finally awake. You've been out for several hours. I was starting to get worried that I might have put too many sleeping drugs in that Red Bull, but I'm glad you're awake. Oh, there's no use struggling, darling. I tied you up on that $10 IKEA couch really tightly. I tied the rope around like 5 times. Plus, I added some chains with some padlocks on them, so there's no way that you can escape. You're right, and $10 is a steal for this chair. Just kidding, I'm saying. I can't actually understand what you're trying to say with that tape on your mouth. Here, and let me take love for you. Huh. See, I still can't really understand what you're saying. Huh. Oh, that's right. There's still a dart inside your mouth. Silly me. Let me take love for you. There you go. You can speak clear now. Though, I suggest you don't try to scream, because if you do, I'm forced to use this machine that I made specifically to make people stop talking. I call it the Shut Your Mouthinator. Yeah, I know it's just a frying pan, but a frying pan to the head is usually still enough to keep anybody's mouth shut, including you. So, if I were you, I'd just stay silent. Unless you want to get a bunk on the head with a frying pan. I can tell you now that this useful device has come in many a handy situation. I mean, I even used it as a frying pan when I forgot my phone bell yesterday. Don't ask me why I bought my frying pan on a walk. A wise choice. You're quite smart, aren't you? Not screaming. I like that about you. Now, I know all the questions you're going to be asking because I know this isn't your first time going through this type of stuff. Where are you? How did you get here? Who am I? Why are you here? Am I gonna hurt you? Will I ever let you go? All that kind of stuff. First of all, where are you? Well, here in my basement. Yeah, I paid some people to build this basement a few months ago, just so that I'd keep you here. Trust me, it cost a whole lot of money to build this basement. I kind of thought it would be cheaper since you kind of just mine towards the bottom of the house. Well, I don't know. That is how you build a basement, right? And just mine downwards and put a whole lot of stuff in it. Well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're safe with me. I'll do anything for you. Even building a basement to my home to keep you safe. The second question. What was it again? Right. How do you get here? Well, like I said before, I put sleeping pills in your Red Bull. And then, after you got knocked out, I brought you here. Just as easy as that. How did I get you into my home in the first place? Well, I went to the front door, silly. Well, yeah, you did lock your door. But come on, your door lock was just so weak. I clipped it with just a paper clip and a pocket knife. I learned how to do it from a certain lawyer on YouTube. What type of lawyer? The lock-picking type, I guess. Hey, it doesn't matter. By the way, I'm not recommending your current lock if you're looking for, good security for your home. I hope you didn't buy this lock for more than $1, because if you did, you kinda got scammed. Oh, how did nobody see me? Well, actually, a lot of people saw me, but I just told them that I was a locksmith trying to fix your lock, and they went away. There were also some people that did realize I was trying to break in, but they didn't actually seem to care. Some actually wished me good luck. You live in a really nice neighborhood, huh? Anyways, After a few minutes, I finally managed to get into your house. I headed straight to your room, and then I saw you playing games on your PC. You looked so adorable when you were raging in front of your monitor, because you can't beat that boss on Elden Ring. I watched you for about an hour, and then you went up from your chair to go to the bathroom. I was kind of panicked because you got up so suddenly. Good thing you've got a lot of those anime figures standing around. So, I kind of just stood still and pretended to be one of them. And hey, it worked. You just stared at me for a few seconds and proceeded to the bathroom. Whilst you were in the bathroom, I quickly put 10 sleeping pills inside of your Red Bull, and then went back to pretending I was a life-size anime figure. 14 minutes and 32 seconds later, you came back and sat on your desk, or you sat at your desk. But after you sat down, you just looked at the monitor for a few seconds, then you face-planted your keyboard, and then you fell asleep after that. It was 3 AM in the morning, so you must have been very tired. I guess I could have just taken you with me, right away, but I didn't want to risk waking you up. So I just, made you drink the Red Bull with the 10 sleeping pills in it while you were asleep. And then after that, I tried to carry you on my back, but I wasn't strong enough. So I just dragged you on the floor, and well, I'm not gonna lie, going down the stairs while straddling you was kind of tough. Sorry about the bruises on your legs and arms and face. And, well, you get what I'm talking about. You probably feel it. So, then I took you to my car that I had parked rather conveniently in front of your house. I tried to put you in the car, but, well, I was struggling quite a bit. Fortunately, though, a cop was patrolling the area, so I asked him to help put you inside of my car. I said that I had to bring you to the hospital because you passed out from too much Red Bull. You're so silly, darling. And then he helped me put you in the car. After that, I drove you to my house. It was about, an hour's drive. When we arrived, I immediately realized no problem, because I needed to bring you inside, and, that was going to be a pain. Unfortunately, my neighbour helped me to take you inside. What a nice young girl. So, anyways, after that, I took you to my basement, tied you up in this chair with some ropes and chains, put a gag in your mouth, put tape over it, and, here you are. Why did no one stop me, huh? I'm not really sure. Either I'm really lucky, or the writer just ran out of ideas of what to write. What do I mean? Don't think too much about it. Anyways, the third most common question that I know you're going to ask is, who am I? Well, to be honest, that's quite a silly question. Don't you remember me? No, that makes me so sad, darling. But don't worry, let me remind you. My name's Riz. We met in front of a cafe that was near your house. I remember exactly the date. It was 29th of March 2021 at 4:49 PM. At that time it was so crowded, people bumping into each other, and, it was just really hard to navigate between all of them. It was a really busy street at the time. At that time, we accidentally bumped into each other, and we made eye contact for 0.69420 seconds, and in that 0.69402 seconds, that wasn't the same number. I read it wrong. I looked into your eyes, and I could see that you were my destined soulmate. I can already imagine our future together. We'd get married and live in a cabin in the mountain, and we'll have 4 kids, and then 8 grandkids, and then 16 great-grandkids, and we'll live together, and it's going to be till we're 96 years old, or longer if we're, lucky. Oh, it's going to be such a perfect life. Just you and me, creating a big, happy family. Of course I'm serious. That's what true love is, after all. And, naturally, if you really love someone, you want to stay by their side the whole time. So, it's only logical to kidnap them and keep you here, because this way, you can stay with you forever. I messed that up. Because this way, you can stay with me forever. It's only illegal if I don't get caught, after all. And so far, no one's really trying to catch me, so there's no problem. Now, your family, don't worry about them. I already asked for their consent to kidnap you beforehand. They said they would love for me to take you, as they've been waiting for you to get a significant other for so long. No, by the way, your mother's a really lovely person. She actually offered me to help kidnap you, but I didn't want to trouble her even more, so I had to decline. Yep, I'm serious. Anyway, your next question is, why are you here? Well, you should have already known this, but I don't mind explaining it to you again. You're here because I kidnapped you, obviously. I want you to stay by my side and always by my side, and what better way to keep you by my side than to just take you and keep you here? Well, yeah, I guess I could just ask you out, but I can't do that. It's too much for me. The fact that I need to talk directly in front of your face to confess my feelings, it's scared me so much to talk. Kidnapping you is just so much easier. Yeah, it's so much easier. I mean, kidnapping people is obviously much easier than talking to people. When talking to people, you actually have to, talk to them. And there's a possibility they'll reject you. But when you're kidnapping a person, you don't actually need to talk to them. You just need to bump them on the head, or give them some sleeping pills, and then take them to a place of your choice, tie it up, and then, profit. And you don't need to worry about rejection since, well, you don't really have a choice right now. And quite easy, right? Well, yeah, you could say that you don't like me right now, but, I mean, Stockholm Syndrome's a really powerful thing, right? I heard about it on a documentary. It's all only a matter of time, and we have a lot of time. How long will I wait? As long as it needs to be. I know you're gonna fall for me eventually. Sure, it's from maybe mental breakdown from staying in this basement for far too long, but, well, maybe also some manipulation and threats here and there. But hey, you know what it say? Love is love, and all is fair in love and war. But this one applies to love, because we're not at war. I hope that doesn't age poorly. Don't worry, I already watched a lot of videos on Stockholm Syndrome, and I watched a bunch of Yandere audio roleplays as well. Seriously, there were tons of them. Crazy people would make those. I was learning a lot from them, so I have a pretty good knowledge of what I'm doing. Don't worry, I'll make you fall head over heels for me in no time. And if that doesn't work, as I've said before, we have a lot of time. Okay then. The next question you're going to ask is, will I hurt you? Well, I guess it depends on the situation, really. If you behave, then I certainly won't hurt you. If you misbehave, then I have no choice but to hurt you. But there are certain people that like to be hurt for some reason. So, if you're into that, then I can still hurt you even when you're behaving. Then again, if you enjoy getting hurt when I'm punishing you, then maybe hurting you would be a lot effective. I guess if that's the case, I'd find another way of punishing you. Maybe if you do something bad, I can compliment you and give you lots of head pats. Would that work as a punishment? Right? Right? Huh. Okay, the last question is, will I ever let you go? Well, the long answer is no. Anyways, I think that answers all of your question. Do you have any other questions you want to ask, darling? Don't actually answer that. I don't really have any more ideas for this, and the author's sanity is probably running pretty low, so it's best that you don't ask any more questions. Who's the author? Don't think too much about it. The point is, there's nothing you can do to escape. We're meant to be together, and nothing can separate us. You'll stay here forever, whether you like it or not. You can protest all you want, but none of your words are going to change my mind. I've been planning all of this for a long time, so I'm not going to let you go so easily. I mean, seriously, I spent so much time stalking you and literally finding out everything about you. I supposed to spend a load of this money on this basement and some other stuff. So, releasing you now can't just be a waste of money and time. Surely you understand it's bad for the stock market. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's elsewhere. Well, while I'm going somewhere, I kind of have to politely ask that you don't try to escape. If you do try to escape, then I'll be sad. And if I'm sad, I'll go mad. And if I go mad, then I won't be very happy. Get it? What will you do while I'm gone? Well, I don't know. Anything, I guess. You can do anything as long as it's not an attempt at escaping. Maybe while you're waiting, you could... Well, I know, you could spend all that time imagining our future together. I think that would entertain you. Your own imagination is the best playground after all. I'd love bring you some food after I get back, but you must be hungry after all that kidnapping stuff. So, yeah. I'm just leave you all alone here for a few minutes, and you're not going to try to escape, okay? Even though you had the chance, because that's how it always goes. And even if you do escape, that's when I make another ASMR about me finding you and dragging you back again, because that's how it goes. And you'll love me eventually, because, well, that's how it goes. Bye bye, my love, and be back in a moment. I've lost so many brain cells over this recording. Hope you guys like it.